Hi there, I'm Chris from Stubbs Aquatics. It's been a minute, eh? It's been at least a month and a bit since I last was able to post a video, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Today's episode is about, moving on, some really nice Shubunkin goldfish. They are, the cream of the crop, and they're all going to be sold off. I'm also going to be talking about how I box them up and I ship them to the location using, totes and air bubblers, no plastic bags. This way, I ensure that they're getting plenty of oxygen because there's going to be a lot of fish in a small area. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Stubbs Aquatics. Before we begin this episode, I want to thank my friends, family for all their help. It's been a really tough time for me for the last month and a half. As you know, I had shoulder surgery, which just held me back physically. Then I have a rare, incurable disease where I keep getting meningitis. If I'm worn down, it's usually brought on by, believe it or not, mosquitoes that, I just get overloaded. But this time it was from a kidney infection that sent me to the ICU for 8 days because of meningitis. And that all got cured up, and now I'm just dealing with the kidney stones. But again, I want to thank my family and friends. They really stepped up, especially my wife. Wow, she's been busy looking after all the fish. My son took a week leave from the military and helped bring in those fish in behind me because I'm in the hospital. I can't. They had to be moved in. My daughter flew in from Alberta for a whole month to help me out. I mean, that's family, and I can't thank my friends enough. They've been dropping in, uh, actually, building a pond for me. Yeah, another pond inside. That's in a new episode, and cleaning filters. They've just been well. I can't thank them enough. You guys know who you are, and I love you all. But let's get into the topic at hand. It's time, and I was able to move these fish with the help of my wife and my daughter. Um, these fish had to be moved soon. The temperature was getting cold. These are the last of my shubunkin outside, and they were in an IBC tank. And the highs are only getting up to 8-9 degrees Celsius now. So we're going to be going off to Vandermeers. So I'm going to show you how I put them in totes. But first, I have to grade some and size some. Uh, I get different prices for various sizes, obviously, and the quality is the quality. And I think this year's quality is one of the best I've sent away to be sold. And speaking of being sold, it was really nice to hear from the manager of Vandermeers saying they're actually going to name the fish Stubbs Shubs and put them in for sale. So they're always to be by themselves because they get calls and people drive for 3 to 4 hours in either direction to get them. So it was it was a great feeling for me to see that they were doing that. I mean, they've treated me great. I get some great stuff in return that I'm happy about, and that's the name of the game, right? You're trying to develop your best shubunkin for yourself, but you're going to move on from the ones you're not going to keep, but you want something. Now, you're not going to make great gobs, especially with the limited amount of tanks I have. Even though my wife thinks I have too many, but it's been great dealing with a company like Vandermeers, which is a huge greenhouse facility and a fisheries department that are known Canada wide. So it's great knowing that they take on my shavunkins, and all the ones I produce that are of quality all go to them. Now, again, I had to drive these fish. I don't like putting them in bags for a 2-3 hour uh, drive but I like using totes and I like using air stones, and it works great for me. I put towels underneath so that's not splashing everywhere and over top. I've never lost a fish this way. I get them there; they're safe. As you can see, they're looking good. These are the before. I was traveling, and these are the ones that are that I'm able to show you. When I got there, and they're looking great. They're not stressed out. Color hasn't gone. Speaking of color, you see that one I did keep for myself. Look at the red in that. It's beautiful. And I can't wait to show you the ones I did keep from. Oh yeah, they are spectacular. I had a previous video where I was debating which ones I'm going to keep, and I'm going to do that video as soon as I possibly can. I'm just getting over everything, and I'm trying to get myself strong enough so I can do these videos again, right? Anyways, let's get back to Vandermeers and the fish that I moved on. As you can see, there's some different sizes here, and these are these ones here were coming up on 2 year or just over 2 years now, and they're big, 5 to 6 inch fish, and they're healthy and they're ready to spawn and they're beautiful. The next grouping are 2 to 3s and some 3 to 4s that were last year's fry. Now they're well over a full year of age now, and they are, well, the colors are spectacular. Their blues are fantastic. The reds are really intensified. I'm quite happy with them. Now I am producing a lot more shorter fin than I normally do. It's just what the demand is right now. I still produce a lot of long fin, but I'm doing a little bit more short fin as well. So there is, I have a choice, and I think they're going to be great. They're looking good. And did I mention I can't wait to show you some of the upcoming videos on the Shubunkin fry we got this year and the ones I kept from last year. You're not going to believe the ones that were brought in this year. Oh man, I can tell you over the last couple weeks, I wasn't well enough to go out much. So what my family had done is they brought buckets and buckets of fry in inside for me to go through, a little bit at a time with my net, and I'd be able to go which ones I'm going to keep and which ones I'm not. But I ended up with some fantastic fish, and man, I can't wait to give you a sneak peek of a few of them. But back to shipping these other fish out. I'm sorry I'm off topic. There's so much I want to talk about, so much going on here, and I want to share all that with you soon. It's just I wanted to put out a video and let you know that I'm still here, and I apologize if I've missed some of your videos because they're important to me, and I like to support the people that are supporting me back. And there's been some really nice people out there uh, in YouTube world that have reached out and to check on me. And you know what, these people are just not subscribers, they're friends. They're all over the world, and they've just been so kind and considerate, and I can't thank them enough. So in gratitude, I just wish I could give you a big hug. I wish I could raise his arm high enough to do that, but I want to say thanks to everyone, and yeah. So I'll leave you with a few pictures and maybe a sneak peek of the odd thing. What do you think? Bye for now.